Minecraft Superfly is insanely easy. I mean, look at all these structures that you get. But what if instead of having these structures, you get rid of them, and you just have yourself, the flat world, and a bonus chest? How far can you make it? Not very far, it turns out. The first goal at the beginning of Superfly is to get 10 iron, so that I can make a cauldron and a bucket. This is surprisingly difficult, and as IBX Toy Cat started doing the exact same challenge, only a bit later than me, I started losing motivation completely. That was until I had a new idea. YouTube Shorts. YouTube Shorts on my new super flat world helped me keep motivated and also got me a few thousand views for free. With all that out of the way, let's create the world. When starting a world, definitively the most important part is saplings. Now, ideally you'd get oak or dark oak saplings. I got dark oak saplings. I placed the saplings down and used the rest of the wood to start making shovels so I could path as much of the ground as humanly possible. The reason for this is because slimes are annoying, and also it's just nice to have a bit of a safe zone. You see, mobs can't spawn on path blocks, which means that slimes can't spawn on path blocks, and while that also means that useful mobs like cows, pigs, and even zombies can't spawn on path blocks, it's usually worth it. No, not usually, it's always worth it. At night is where the real challenge begins, but also where the real progress is made. Okay, so an iron ingot has about a 0.83% chance of dropping because I don't have looting, for the most part. And I need 10 of these to get a cauldron and a bucket. Now to get that, it would take killing about 1,200 zombies, which does not sound like that much, but it is when you're doing with no armor. It's just gonna take a while. Whatever armor this guy drops, it'll probably help me quite a bit in this entire challenge. I mean, wow. Thanks, Mojang, very cool. Yet after days and days and days of grinding, we finally did it. Because we finally have this iron, that means that we finally have something very important, water. But what can we actually do with water, you may ask? 1. They stop mobs from spawning. The next thing, what's very important, farming. You see, look, my farm has been pretty awful so far. I mean, here's a mob farm that I've made. But even stuff as simple as crop farms, if we just go here, you put water there, and oh my god, it's wet now. Which makes things grow better, faster, more efficiently, just better in every way. This will also help my mob farms, as I'll be able to actually make a mob farm. As I told you, you can't forget fishing. Look, fishing is helpful, and it will help us get items that we cannot get normally, such as tripwire hooks. But last but not least, a niche feature that really shouldn't be that useful, but is that this gives us an ability to get copper. Look, we have water, and we could take zombies, turn them into drown, and then drowns have a 11% chance, I believe, of dropping copper. You would not believe how ready I am to have a sword that's not wooden. Like, genuinely, I just want literally any other sword. I guess I could kill like a billion zombies to get an iron sword, but I think there's a copper stuck in here and I don't want it to get despawned, so do you think that I'll be able to get the copper out of here even though there's still 3 zombies in here? Answer on your cellular devices right now. Oh, I actually thought I was going to do that for a second. Wait, what? If I remember, zombies have like the farthest distance with which they could see you, which means that I should be able to separate these zombies from that creeper relatively easily. Okay, yeah, that does seem to be true. Okay, so I got the skeleton stuck in the hot tub. I hate to say it, but like, I don't really want to kill all the zombies around the skeleton, but I need to kill the skeleton at some point at least, because it's going to be really annoying. Actually, I guess I don't really need to, but I still will. You know, I really didn't think it would take this long to get any copper. Like, I have 2, and I've had 2 for ages. And, like, I feel like, wait, oh, that's a copper, I'm pretty sure I saw a drop. Wait, is that another copper that dropped? Okay, well, like, wait, did I actually just see 2 copper drop? Wait, I need to... Thanks, Mojang, very cool. Now we're gonna need a lot of potatoes. Why? Because I'm gonna use this copper to make a lightning rod, and we're gonna get pigs, and we're gonna get gold. These potatoes to grow, because there's 2 perfectly fine pigs over there, but they're just not going to be able to get in the pit, because I don't have the potatoes to lead them. Wait, did they just walk into the pit? I don't really think I explained it that well, but the goal here is to breed as many pigs as possible. When lightning strikes the lightning rod, as many of these pigs as possible are going to turn into zombie pigmen. Zombie pigmen have a pretty high chance of dropping gold, and that gold will be used to make golden apples. Oh wait, it happened already? This might take a while. Okay, what a wonderful day. And it's time to kill them. I don't know how I'm going to deal with this, because like I don't want their drops to despawn, right? Oh my god. It's so annoying. I wish I built this higher in hindsight. God, it is laggy. Oh my god, that's bad. There are pigs trying to get in there still. Let me just do all that. We have 1 gold nugget so far. We need like over a stack. I'm confused. I apparently didn't kill any of them yet. Well,
Time to start trying, I guess. Oh, I guess. No, let me just... Why do I keep hitting them out? Okay, I can kill this one. Oh my god. Oh my god, there's two? Why is there two? This hurts my brain so much, and my head, it hurts. Oh, wait, the lags... Oh, okay. It's just when I look over here when it's really bad. I had to kill at least one of those guys, right? You cannot lie and say that I did not kill at least one of them. Oh, okay, and I think I might be dying. Actually, yeah, kill me. Man, imagine doing this on hardcore. That'd be so... Yo, okay, that's good. And I'll also kill this guy. Ooh, wait. If that is looting, we could get... Come on, looting. Oh, it's Bane of Arthropods. Thanks, Mojang. Very cool. Is there another one? Oh my god. Who does this guy think he is? Oh, I killed another one. Oh, okay, wait, they're slowly dying. We have a total of 6. It's almost an ingot. Kill me. Okay, wait. Oh. I killed, like, quite a few over here. Oh, yeah. Okay, wait, and then, like, some over here, too. And then, like, all around this area. Okay, well, we officially have enough for not an ingot, but we're very close. Fire aspect would actually be very helpful right about now. Guys, we officially have enough for a single ingot. I know. Insane. Although I've now ran out of swords, so I'm just gonna start attacking this guy with my fist. Just hope it works out. Oh my god, it's so laggy. Oh god, why did I start looking over there in the first place? No, okay, cool. Did I get it? That would have been really helpful though. Time to deal with these hooligonians. I'm confident we'll be able to get a golden apple. Hopefully 2, because 2 would mean that we'd have enough. Okay, so if we get 2 golden apples, then that'd be insane. But like, that's very, very, very unlikely. Come on. That would just be easier than this. With Unbreaking 3, okay, this is apparently the Unbreaking 3 one. I don't know if I even believe that, honestly, considering how just awful this is. But, you know, the rumors say so why would I not believe them? Oh, I got an ingot. Or nugget, whatever, same thing. Okay, we don't even need the creeper, never mind. This is going well. I would like to thank my Unbreaking 3 sword that I got. So we're over, right? It's 4. That's only 4, but we're close. We're very, 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 very... Oh, wait, no. No, wait, let's go. We're at an entire apple's worth, and we just have to kill the rest of them. No, you're not going to do this to me, are you? Oh, you are, okay. Wait a second. Almost all of them are gone, wait. I mean, there's a few left, but, like, not too many. There's so many pigs left, wow. And now we just have a lot of golden swords left over. But we also have a good amount of gold, enough to make 2 golden apples, not a third one, but that's not a big deal.
So I cured not 1 but 2 villagers, giving me 2 villages which could make infinite villagers. Now that we have villagers, we need a place to put them. So one of my viewers decided to recommend that I build a Romanian church. You know, I was gonna like do a voiceover for this, but I think it's better that I just don't. So I'm still building a Romanian church. It's just like a different kind of Romanian church, one that I could more easily build. But I need a lot of packed mud for this, which means that I need a lot of wheat for this. Initially, I expected getting the actual mud itself to be more difficult purely because I need to make sure that every single block of packed mud I get has a corresponding mud that I have to hit with a water bottle. But it's actually not that difficult. It's annoying, but it's not difficult necessarily. Now, getting the wheat is annoying and difficult because you need so much of it. I don't know why packed mud has this recipe. Thanks, Mojang. Very cool. Okay, I might need to make a dedicated wheat farm because like this current strategy that I have is a little weird. Despite the struggles, I was quickening my pace when it comes to getting mud. The issue is that while we do have a lot of mud, we don't nearly have enough, and it's gonna take a while until we do. I'm also now realizing, why is the room I'm in so echoey? Like, come on. But why is my audio like this? I did get some probably small orphan children to help me. I'm sorry that I have bubble wrap here. This is probably not great for audio. You know what's crazy is that, like, stairs exist and their crafting recipe is awful. Like, here we go. I have 60 brick blocks. But look what happens when I try to turn them into stairs. Thanks, Mojang. Very cool. I started getting mud way quicker and getting bones on an industrial scale to make bone meal to grow my wheat. The damage done to this world is massive and irreversible. But what color is your mud brick roof? This entire time there's just been this villager named Stan that's just been in this boat. I feel like I should make him a house or something. This is gonna be like one of the first builds I've actually built with wood instead of dirt. So, you know, it's gonna be great. I'm very excited actually. I actually don't know how... Why did zombie villagers spawn in? I thought I like stopped... Thanks, Mojang. Very cool. My world kept expanding, I kept making it bigger, I kept building new things, but now that I have all the materials to, I wanted to create something truly massive. I wanted to create the world's largest Among Us. See, I've been building Among Us characters not too dissimilar from this one for probably years by now, and like, I don't know, I just want to build one but massive. Like, hear me out, what if this was, instead of being, what, like 8 blocks tall. It was to world height, and imagine if it was, instead of being 6 blocks wide, it was like 200. I don't actually know the measurements right now, but it's gonna be massive. It would be built out of thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of blocks of dirt, and then I just start placing the blocks. But I also tried to get my friend involved, but it didn't really work out, and I don't know, it was just a waste of time. As much as I would love to show you all the interesting footage that I have for my grand adventures, no, it was mostly just this, I'm gonna be honest. You see, I did a lot of work, but I quickly found that the biggest struggle for me would be this. You know, like building on top here, I would just fall. I didn't even do that for the bit. I'm just awful at bridging. With all the time that I put in, I was able to finish the first 2 layers. But then I realized my shovel almost broke. Potatoes are probably my favorite crop to farm because I get poisonous potatoes, and also, I mean, look, they're emeralds now. That's cool. I haven't really shown you that much, mostly because this is massive, and also I don't have that much footage from when I actually built it, but I do have some spooky things that occurred that I feel like you would like to see.
Yo, I didn't never return.
What?
But you okay?
No. What the? What? Wait, it's still here. Oh my god, no, it's still here. It's still, the hole is still here.
It is?
I can't walk on it.
Let's look real quick.
I think my world actually is cursed, because remember, here's my little pool of water. What the f-
What
that-
have you done, Creeper?
But that... But why is there light? Where is there light? The hole's the... Why are you just show... Oh my god, the hole's expanding.
It's actually...
There's now 2 holes.
Oh, Creeper's corrupt. Oh, Creeper. Leave and join back and see if it's still there.
I don't... Oh, okay. It wasn't real. It was all a dream. Although the water is still here. Yeah, I've never dealt with anything like this in this world before. I don't know if it's corrupt or like what's going on, but let's just hope it doesn't get any worse. As I finish the 3rd layer, this brings one new thing into consideration. What block do I even use for these weird goggle things? After a lot of time deliberating, I came up with about 10 options, I believe. And here they are. First, I mean, you have some obvious options. You got wood, you got mud, you got unpacked mud, you got moss. And I'd even include wool in this. These are all very easy to get materials. None of them are exactly farmable, at least not automatically, but you know, I could get a large amount of them relatively easily. Next, you have stuff like slime and hay. These I could technically create an automatic farm, and I'd even extend that to actually, basically all of these except for leaves. All of these I could create an automatic farm for, but here's the issue. I hate making iron farms. So, I'm just gonna, right there, take iron out of consideration. It's not even that to be difficult, it's immoral. It's unnatural. It's unnerving. So we're not gonna make an iron farm. Wheat is also annoying to get, in fact, so that means that we're not gonna get hay bales, and we're also not gonna get packed mud. I already got a lot of packed mud for a project in this world, and oh my god, it was awful. So, yeah, I'm pretty cool not doing that anymore. We have these, and because wheat is... I should also probably take out wool, because if wheat's difficult to get, then wool would be too. This is difficult. Mud is almost as annoying to get as wheat. You know, you need to put your water bottle on each thing, and while I could do that, in fact, I could probably do that after I place all the blocks. I don't know if I just want to get more dirt, you know, so I'm going to get rid of that. This is difficult. But also you gotta realize, if wheat's gonna be annoying to farm, why would anything else be any better? So realistically, emeralds are out of the question, and the only way that I could get glass is from emeralds, so glass is out of the question too. This leaves us with 4 blocks. Out of these 4 blocks, only one of them I could get automatically, and it's slimes. I think we gotta make a slime farm. I tried making a slime farm, it didn't work, it's too difficult. Slime's out of the question. Okay, look. This should be easy. I picked moss. I don't know why I did that. Look, if I'm gonna build all of this out of dirt, I think dirt and moss look better. Plus, most woods wouldn't look good with this. The only woods that would look half decent are like these. And out of all of these, acacia just looks awful in general. I mean, birch would be alright, but like, you know, it's kind of annoying to get. And then like, I mean, dark oak would also work, but
For the thumbnail, I'd like it to be lighter, yet I still continue building the world's largest Among Us ever created in any Minecraft world. I'm pretty sure, because it's kind of difficult to create one larger than this. Getting moss honestly wasn't even that difficult and was only a little bit more tedious than getting all the dirt. Placing it also wasn't that difficult. Overall, it's nice to be able to have a little change. You know, I've been looking at like dirt, which is one of the more boring blocks in the game to look at. Moss is interesting though. I also finally learned how to like bridge somewhat effectively in this game that I've been playing for ages. As I slowly make more progress, the only thing I could think about is how nice it's going to be when this is done. I mean, this project has taken so much time. Okay,
Is that it? Wait, so is Peter's gonna do gambling streams then? Because he said that he was gonna stream on Kick. What?
Yeah, I was getting bored. I just started VCing with my friends for almost the entire last few weeks of the project, and as it got closer and closer to a whole month working on this, it broke me. As I would progress more and hit new milestones, I felt the sense of euphoria, this sense that this will eventually end, this sense of hope, and this hope fueled me to eventually finish the entire thing. I built this full map of a chessboard shortly after. Here's the world's largest Among Us. I hope that helps.
The render distance is kind of freaking me out, not gonna lie. I mean, usually my render distance isn't nearly this high. Like, I could barely see any of the Among Us normally, but
I decided that I wanted to make a bee farm to get honey. But not only that, I wanted to get 10,000 honey in only a week, and just see if I could do that. By day 1, I had some honeycomb, but not enough.
ah, why? I hate when I accidentally. No, I hate when I accidentally hit bees. And trust me, that would happen multiple times, at least 4 as of right now.
I've been making a lot of progress, and now I'm officially 1,000 honeycomb, but that's only a tenth of the way we gotta be. I decided to build this big beehive to put the bees in, and yeah, it seems somewhat effective. Due to the limits of Superflat, I am unable to make this automatic, but that's okay. I'm sure we'll do fine. Okay, so yeah, this actually is really bad, in fact, because, you know, 10,000, yet, you know, we're only at like 1,000 per day, less than that. Oh god, what are we doing?
Initially, the plan was that I was going to have an entire week to do this, but then I realized that I would be busy 2 days, so I now only have 1 day after today, so let's go. I mean, everything considered, this isn't horrible, but we will need to get like 7,000 in 1 day to, oh god. I doubt I'll use any footage from this, oh god, wait, no. I'm in the marketplace! Struggles were definitely had, but I continued going on, and eventually I was able to get to 7,000 by today. I only have about half of today, but I was willing to do that, and eventually, yeah, I was able to get to 10,000 honeycomb.
For a while, I've been working on this side project, which I like to call the Dirt Rooms, and I think the best way to show you what I've created is by just sticking some people in here and seeing what happens.
1 go. Oh. To be a bit of a challenge, you two will have to speed run through this maze, and two groups have already done it. I'm not going to reveal their scores yet. The timer begins once you step out and first take a step in. Shorky, please go.
What's the dirt back room?
Oh, this is the back rooms.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Furry.
the back rooms now.
Hasn't technically done this before.
Following me, Creeper.
No, he's not. He's...
Right behind Big G.
Yeah, Kevin also found the pig. Wait, I just realized, why are you turning into a Minecraft block, Short?
Kill the pig!
Wait, there was a pig in there? How?
You go.
This room does not matter.
Oh, it's you're on something now. On the exit, I think.
No.
It's an exit.
It is something.
Not an exit.
If I was you, I would look very closely.
Go down!
Yeah, okay, go down.
Wait, you're Shorky Gaming right now.
There's the staircase down.
Here is the door, by the way.
Yes, we go down the staircase.
You found the second useless room, the glowstone room.
The second one. We found
You found both of the useless rooms.
It was in here all along while we missed it.
Yeah, it's
What's this? I don't know. So is it just down here? Oh, there's a door. We missed. How do we miss the door? Open the door!
And that is the exit. You are correct.
Yeah, but I found it.
I don't know where I'm going.
Why are you guys splitting up? I would not do that if I was you, but...
Lost you completely.
Shorky...
Okay, I'll find you. Hey, I found you. There we go.
Wait, they found...
Is this
I don't
it?
like the look of this.
Yeah, you're in the next level.
Why is it all dirt?
Because... Okay, I'm gonna be honest, in that level there was actually chests with food, you just didn't find any.
Fleshy! We need
That just means no. We were so good that we found that we didn't even get to get the food.
Where's here?
Can you see?
I'm gonna be honest, Abel got through this really quickly.
Where are you at? I think we're going the wrong way. Okay,
Wait, how?
avoided going backwards. Easy.
And then I just saw both of you just saw both of you turn around, and then I saw Shorky get confused and walk backwards. You're in level 3.
Were we just in?
Oh, sorry. Oh my god.
I felt like we were just in there. Food! Free food! You're burning.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest. You guys. Okay, what happened is you guys went in the next level, and then you went out.
What?
You guys went in the next level, and then one of you said, "Oh wait, I've seen this before." And then you went out of the level. Never mind, you didn't find the next level. You're still in this one. My god, I'm actually a bit annoyed now. You're in the next level. You're in the next level. Don't walk out. No. Oh my god.
I don't see the door. I don't see the door. Wait.
Stop! You're just running the clock.
Kill you.
So I let Abel spectate, but then he just started cheating, but not even for his team, for Kezin, and Big G is cool. So I did add an extra minute on Kezin and Big G in the end total. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, okay, I
did, cousin.
they're not in the, whatever. Abel, they're not where you think they are.
Oh, sorry, you guys are not wrong.
Can I get my 64 bread back?
You didn't have 64 bread, I know you didn't. Intersecting paths here.
I think it's just an intersecting path, actually.
Fluffy.
I think I see it. Is that the exit? Oh no. Is that the entrance, or we just went backwards?
It's definitely something.
I think we're going backwards. No, this is definitely backwards, isn't it? This is bridge. Is it? I don't know. I can't remember.
I feel like you gotta choose a path right now.
I don't know. I'm indecisive.
Let's go this way.
Like how you're trying to like jump on top of it as if it's gonna help you when you're just walking normally.
Speed. Just keep going to the lightness. If we just check off every corner, then we can find the exit.
Okay.
To the exit.
Where?
I don't know if it's the exit. Oh, Abel, over here. On the exit. Did we do it? Is this another level? No, the level. No, too many levels. Very sick. What's this? It did?
Oh my god. Okay.
This is the next level. Have we already done it? Let's go.
I mean, Forestic's still behind.
I see the light.
You guys are actually kind of speed running. Okay.
Oh my god. I still we go back. It was fun. Let's go. What? We got the good stuff. Oh my god. Let's go. I'm seeing colors. Suspicious too.
Wait, let me eat mine.
No. Oh, okay.
Here. You need
No, I have enough suspicious too. We just have to look for the exit.
Yeah, but there's two places where it could be either in the hallways or in the rooms themselves. So okay, Big Jizz found Abel.
Be quiet, Big G.
I didn't do it.
Crap.
Have some gloating fact.
Big Jizz made it.
I don't want sacks.
Big Jizz made it in 7 minutes. Okay, well he landed on it, so you guys did it in 7 minutes and 49 seconds. This is the final room. Welcome to the mud rooms. Ignore that's not made out of mud.
I'm made of mud. Oh, you're a liar.
No, you don't. Oh. Once again, this was all made in survival mode, so it's a bit goofy.
Wait, it's the exit. I think that's the exit. Let's go up the stairs of victory. Right? We did it!
At almost a time of exactly 13 minutes and 20 seconds.
Oh my god, that's bad.
Is that long?
I mean, I don't really know because you guys are the first to do this, so...
Oh. So all we know is that we might have done the worst.
You might have done the best, or you did the worst, or you did more realistically, you did somewhere in the middle.
We got very lost. Oh my god. This ink sucks. This ink.
Okay, ignore that, that's not important, wait.
Oh, I got a pet. Shorty, I got a pet.
Furstic just missed the exit. Not...
Quick.
Guys, oh my god.
Grab his butter and... This is amazing.
How do you guys feel about, the mud level? I mean, the water level, yeah.
Wait. Horrific.
God, you're supposed to be finding an exit! Wait, actually, I guess that's kind of useful. You're making a trail, but, like, is it useful enough?
We know where we're going. We found where we're going.
Oh my god.
We did it.
You guys could find the exit. This is the last level. You guys could find the exit.
We can?
Yes!
There's an exit? I thought we should just went circles.
No, there's an exit, I swear. Okay, well, it's not really an exit, but there is an end.
Oh yeah, there's this thing. Wait, were we supposed?
Oh my god.
I don't like that.
Okay, Furstic, you passed that. I swear, when I saw you just pass that, I was so annoyed.
Well, I had to get...
Okay, so I was just thinking that I should probably build a house by now. And I have this idea for a house. It's going to be like the Freddy plush from Five Nights at Freddy's. So it's going to use a lot of dirt. So I'm going to need to get this dirt somehow because I don't have much dirt right now. So I'm going to start a different project to get that dirt. So I started building almost immediately. This is map art craft. I mean, as you can see here, this is what one piece is going to look like. That's a lie because I have to choose some specific blocks. I mean, obviously I'm going to choose like dirt. I don't know, I guess water. That'll work. I mean, actually that'll be annoying. Blue carpet, sure. because we need to like actually make it look like this. I feel like I could get a lot of white wool really easily too. I mean, most woods are actually surprisingly easy to get, so I'll just like choose basically all of them. And I'm gonna have to place it block by block by block by block, although this should be relatively easy. And because this will all be, because we're on a super flat world, I just have to, I'm gonna mine out like basically all of this. I mean, this is gonna be black, by the way, and I'll mine out all of it. Then I'm gonna get a lot of dirt, and it'll be great, and then I can build my house. First thing we're gonna do is sculpt out the general Wumpus face shape and whatnot, just from, you know, just getting rid of dirt and whatnot, which is actually pretty easy and nice. Not all of these chests are full yet, but this one is, 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 this one is. This one has a few dirt, and then this one is just full of other miscellaneous items. I mean, the big thing is just to get rid of the rest of the grass and dirt and all that, but also I gotta get some wool, but luckily I was able to get Big G's cool to get all the wool for some reason. I don't know why he agreed to that, but yeah. Overall, it's fine, I guess. But as I got closer and closer to a presentable state, I got more and more excited to finally end this map art, I guess. I don't know, man.
Freedom.
So anyway, I found a good 3D model for the Freddy plush. I put it into a voxelizer, and now we just gotta build it. So I started building it, and I mean, overall, it's going pretty well, I think. It's just not, this isn't adding up. And that defined my first day of building Freddy Fazbear, but there wasn't really much I could do about it. It definitely didn't help that this was all I got done, which really isn't that much. You know, I feel like every build that I make, you just slowly see the slow deterioration of my mental state. That's not the reaction. That's not.
I had finished only 16 layers, or around 14%. I have so many more layers to do, and I just don't know if I have the time to do it. Even though I was extremely demotivated, I was on a mission, and I would need to continue this.
Okay, so look, here's the thing. Right now, I built it wrong, so it's bad. But there is one way to fix this, and it's by rebuilding it. But here's the thing. I also don't really need that large of a house. I mean, I'm just a normal guy. I don't really need like a mansion or anything. I just need a house that I could like store items in and sleep in. That's all I need. That's the bare minimum. I'm gonna decrease the size of the house. It was over 100 blocks tall. I don't need all that. So what I decided to do is I decided to ask a Discord server, you know, how tall it should be. Pretty predictably, they said 69, so I just did that. Yay!
In just 2 quick streams, we were able to make back all of the progress and arguably do even more. And despite all the little goobers fooling around, we still managed to make a lot of progress. So every second of me making Freddy has been on stream so far, but what I realize is that that's an issue because the more I stream, the less progress I get done. So I decided to do it off stream but still on camera, which was more effective definitely in getting it done, but was also a bit boring. So that's what I did. So after a quick stream on Friday, I didn't stream at all Saturday.
I mean, overall, I was definitely very happy with the progress that I was making, because even though it was relatively slow, it still felt good to finally get this project done.
About 3 years ago, back when I was taking online classes, I had a dream. And that dream was to build an oil rig in Minecraft. More specifically, I wanted to build HM Fort Ruffs, because on this land lays the greatest country of all time, Sealand. And the plans were in place. I knew exactly what I was going to do, and I was going to build it soon. Except there were no actual measurements of the deck. I had no clue what the size of anything was. So, slowly, it faded away, and the video never came out. 3 years later, for unrelated reasons, I re-download Reddit, and what I see is something insane. I see the exact length and width of HM Fort Ruffs. Sealand is the self-proclaimed smallest country in the world, so can I build the entire thing in Minecraft? Also in super flat, because I hate myself. Why am I doing? I love when time passes by. I mean, the measurements are just on Wikipedia now for free. This is insane. So I began making a pool, but what I instantly realized is that I don't have concrete for the pillars, so I would use mud. Mud is somewhat easy to get in small amounts, but in large amounts, it's annoying. Oh god, what am I doing? While progress was getting done, it was slow, and it was only getting slower as I had to keep getting more wheat, more dirt, more mud, more everything. and draining my natural resources of all of those materials. Getting mud is so annoying. I hate it. I don't know why I always do this. I've begun realizing that I don't think I'll even be able to do this, to be honest. Like, genuinely, I really wanted this to be a 1-week project, a one and done, just something that I could just do, get a video out, and then go back to bare bones. But I don't think it'll be that. You know, this reminds me of trying to learn pre-algebra in middle school. But I just cheated there. Wait a second, cheating? Anyway, I used Big G's Qua's free manual labor for mud, and while he was doing that, I was also doing that, but eventually my role switched to just placing mud and getting wheat, which honestly made it a lot better, because now we had 2 people. That's crazy. We had managed to finish the first pillar, and the second one I was hopefully going to be able to do with mostly Big G's blocks and then some of my own. Overall, using this method was really good, and I'm just going to use him for manual labor whenever now. I really hope he doesn't get accused for cheating again, because then that would not really help. Well, guys, it's done. A 24-meter diameter... Wait a second. It wasn't supposed to be 24 meters, it was supposed to be 24 feet. Or 7 meters. So I tore it all down and replaced it with some actually correct pillar things. I still don't know what they're called, and I'm not looking it up at this point. The top of Sealand has some very interesting colors, like this gray. Now, the only thing I could really use to replicate it is wool, which honestly I don't really like, but it's preferable to not being able to replicate it at all. And also the green should be easy. We could use like moss, grass, green wool, lime wool, just literally anything. It's pretty easy. And then that will honestly be it for the exterior. And eventually, here we are, most of it's done. The only thing we need to finish is like the little lime wool things, but that's just because I have like 3 sheep in total. In the end, I don't think the build turned out great.
This is done, but actually, I've been playing this world less than ever now. I've been on more SMPs lately, and I just haven't been playing this much. You know, after spending so much time in this world, I genuinely was a little bored of it. The whole survival, super flat with no structures thing kind of bored me at this point. That was until 1.21, which added new dog breeds, which made me want to make a video called I Got Every Dog in Minecraft, but sadly I couldn't do that in my super flat world, so I decided to go for, how about every cat instead? So here are all the cats that are here, and as you can see, there's quite a bit of them, but if you take that and then multiply by the amount of colors there are, there's even more cats, and I want to get all of them. I started by just getting them inside of the village that was in the World's Largest Among Us that I have for some reason, and it worked out pretty well. There are 60 different types of cats, each with different names and color schemes. You have white, black, red, jelly, of course all very normal colors. Wait a second! The red one's actually orange! Yeah, the naming conventions are a bit strange. Some of them make more sense than others, but overall I will eventually have to memorize all of these because You gotta make the spreadsheet somehow, man. I also decided to make this thing on the floor with the carpets because, I don't know, I think it might work out. So I continued on. Most of these colors were easy. Red's easy, orange is easy, yellow's easy. So I was able to get all of them relatively quickly. But somehow they like all slid out from the thing already, which honestly I'm fine with because I have a spreadsheet anyways. But, you know, it's a little annoying, I guess. By getting bones from my mob farm, ink sacks from fishing, and of course, blue from just some lapis that I had lying around for some reason, I was able to get black, dark gray, light gray, white, pink, magenta, purple, blue, and light blue. And all of that was actually relatively easy. This leaves 4 colors left: brown, green, lime, and cyan. Now, here's the thing. If we get green, we get half of them. So how do we get green? Well, you get green by finding cacti. Cacti are in deserts. Yeah, that's not gonna be possible. And even if we did have cacti, which I actually do, but you need a furnace to smelt it, and I don't have a furnace, and for some reason you can't smelt it on campfire, so that leaves us with one option, one way to get these dyes, and that way is with the Wandering Trader. Wandering Traders are some of the most overlooked mobs in Minecraft. They probably spawn in your worlds, and you probably ignore them. And on the surface, of course you do. These trades look completely useless, but one thing that Wandering Traders can sell is every single dye in Minecraft. And that is what we need. So I created a platform and just waited for Wandering Traders to spawn. Anyway, I got cyan wool.
It was actually relatively easy. A wandering trader just spawned and I bought it. I got a lot of emeralds for this specific purpose, but I didn't record myself buying, which I don't know how, because I have so much footage of me just standing in a super flat plains biome, and it's probably in there somewhere, but like, I couldn't find it, so it's lost media. I want to make like a nice little area for my cats. Of course, I don't think I'm actually gonna keep all the cats up here because like, I don't know, I feel like having a lot of entities like right where I'm supposed to live kind of takes away from like the point of it. So I don't know where I'm gonna put them, but I don't know, maybe I'll send them to the crafting table village for now until I find out a more permanent solution for the cats. Because yeah, I don't need this many cats, they're kind of useless. I made a nice little cat tree, I don't know if it actually looks good though, so if you could tell me, that'd be nice. And as for the rest of these cats, I think I think I'm just gonna have to do it.
We should take Bikini Bottom and push it somewhere else!
I've actually gotten a really good wandering trader look. I mean, I've gotten brown and lime incredibly fast, and sure, there have been a lot of wandering traders, but, you know, I'm just surprised that I got the ones that I wanted anyway. So I kept sitting, AFK, waiting for a wandering trader to give me green dye, until eventually, after what felt like so long, it happened. Okay, so frankly, I don't know what happened to the recording, but I got this at like 2 a.m., so we have green dye now, and thank God for that. These are the cats that I've just used to get more cats, so I think it makes sense for, you know, these to be the last cats, because these have been the ones that have been with me the longest. Okay, Spider, please get out of here. But yeah, so, I mean, with all these cats, there's only one question left. What now? I have over 700 cats right now, which seems cool until you realize, what am I gonna do with all these cats? And I know making a cat cafe is really, really generic, but I don't know, what else am I supposed to do? So I was looking around for a good cafe to base my design off of, and I found Man vs. the Machine, which sounds more like a bad Adam Sandler movie than like a cafe, but I don't know, probably serves like something. Although with me being in a super flat world, it does mean that I have like 3 blocks to choose from, and none of them even look good. But you just gotta trust the process. It'll look great. For the exterior, I wanted to use mainly mud bricks and gray wool, because like vaguely they look like the source material, kind of, if you like don't think about it. For the wool, I have a pretty trusty sheep farm, and for the mud, I actually have a surplus from when I forgot how to count in this video. I decided to build it in a location near spawn. I think I'm going to build more buildings around this and kind of create a little plaza type area. And I mean, if you have any other ideas for places I could build that relate to mobs, I mean, you know, just leave them in the comments. You know, I could build like a museum for mules, or I don't know, a public restroom for phantoms, something like that. You know, just leave it in the comments. If it's good, I might use it. If it's not, then I still need the engagement, so still comment. But yeah, I think it's coming along pretty well. I am taking some creative liberties, but mostly just sticking to the general look of the establishment that I'm basing this off of. I don't know what I'm gonna do for the interior, because I'm just looking at— oh my god, why is there like a tractor going on outside? Okay. It's been a while since I've built like an actual building, and not like a Freddy Fazbear or like a weird floating thing, oil thing, or like Among Us for the 9 billionth time. So it was actually kind of nice to just build like a normal-ish building. I was getting into, honestly, kind of a bit of a flow. It was great. So far it was pretty straightforward, but now I had to make a major decision. What was the roof going to be? Was it going to be gray wool? Was it going to mimic what the other roof was? Was it going to be something silly like maybe spruce? Moss? Iron? Well, trust me, iron would have been fun to watch. No, I think I'm gonna go with gray wool. Gray wool makes a lot more sense. One, I'm on a bit of a time crunch, so getting something like iron would just be infuriating. But two, gray wool just makes sense. It looks good. It matches with what we already have. And most importantly, I could put easily gray carpets on top and stop mobs from spawning without it being really, really dumb looking. And that's something that I really value in my world, is mobs not being able to spawn in as many places as possible. But I wanted to work on the interior, just in case that would for some reason interfere with the roof, so I wouldn't have to completely rebuild it. I even added a little sink. I mean, like, what else do you really need? I think this is perfect already. I should add like tables or something. I'm gonna make them out of cherry wood for good contrast, because I've been using a lot of browns, because that's kind of what I mostly have. And I'm gonna give them like bowls to like, I don't know, simulate coffee for some reason. I mean, I would use flower pots, but I don't have them. So I would use sea pickles, but I don't have them. So I'm just using bowls, I guess, because like what else am I supposed to use? Full cauldrons? That looks dumb. I've created quite a few map arts in this one, and I think I'm gonna use them. This one I'm gonna use to decorate the wall, and then I also made a nice little chess table for cats, I guess. I don't know why you'd randomly be playing in like a coffee shop. I actually know people do that, I think. So I started bringing a few cats in, and yeah, it's a lot more lively now. It's a lot better. I like how it looks right now. So then I worked on the roof. The roof is going to be made of just pure white wool. But as I mentioned, there is actually going to be a little layering of carpet on top of that. But here's the thing. I need one last thing. One thing to really make it pop. And I decided to get inspiration from this specific cat cafe build. And I decided to build a nice little cat face on the side. And with a few lanterns, we really got everything to, in my opinion, be basically perfect. Okay, so this video has in total taken 2 hours so far. That's not meeting the quota, so I decided that I wanted to make just one little thing. A little map art of my friend's cat. He's angry. And I'm happy. Well, not really. This took way too long. I really did not need to do this. I don't know why I did.
I'm still locating this up, Creeper.
Oh God. Welcome to the hive. Okay. You're glitching a little bit. Can you stop hitting me? I don't think you're gonna be able to see this. You know, I'll just take a screenshot and send it to you.
Alright. It's him!
It's him.
Pumpkin spider. Yeah, okay, so I have an idea. For this idea to work, I'm gonna need to build a new pumpkin farm. One that's gonna be able to give me tons of pumpkins. I mean, millions of pumpkins if necessary. Initially, the plan was to have all of this be on the ground, because there's already grass here, this would just be easy. Due to the amount of slimes, this just would not make sense though, so I decided to go up out of where the slimes can spawn. The ideal pumpkin farm would be one where once you're done farming, the pumpkins from the opposite side of the pumpkin farm have already grown back. My simulation distance was 8 chunks, meaning that to create the ideal pumpkin farm, I should make a 128 by 128 pumpkin farm, and then just go up until eventually my pumpkin farm is good enough. But I was rapidly running out of pumpkin seeds, meaning that I would have to destroy my previous pumpkin farm to get more. To get dirt, I decided that destroying the dirt rooms in my previous project would be a good way. I don't really use the dirt rooms anymore, and I want to rebuild it but better at some point. I'm also awful at bridging, so I somehow managed to fall already. This will happen a lot more times.
The first Umpkin.
To build the spider and have it look good, we're going to build like 9 things. We're going to build, of course, the body. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 legs. No, it's not going to look like that, I swear. It is incredibly easy to get this wrong, though. I mean, you have 8 legs. Each of them are disconnected from the actual body of the spider anyway. And with all of that, you need to make sure that they connect in a perfect way, which I probably won't be able to do. But if they even connect at all, I'll be shocked because I'm never good at this type of thing. I mean, with the Freddy Fazbear, I completely, like, shut down halfway through. On the first attempt, but even on the second attempt, it was horrible, you know? So for this, I wouldn't be surprised if it fails by just a tiny bit. But you know what? Even if it does, I'll be happy with myself. I'm lying, this will be awful if I have to take this down. The days started to slosh together. Truthfully, I really haven't been this dedicated to a project probably since World's Largest Among Us. These projects are different. This is so much easier to fail. I have to look at this, and I have to be like, oh, I have to place a block here, or here, or here. I need to make it make sense. I'm looking at this thing. It's difficult, like, truthfully, and if I make even a single little tiny mistake, that could pile up and make it just worse and worse and worse. It could get bad. But slowly, it was getting better. Slowly, it started making sense. I know you're gonna be tired of me saying this, but there's a new issue. It's kind of just falling apart now. You see, the more I build it, the more I just am realizing what am I doing? And I don't know if it's from me being tired, if it's from me just being stupid, or like what. I don't know, I'm really struggling now. I also really underestimated the size of this. 2 of the legs are like digging into World's Largest Among Us. The spider's biting into the Romanian church, and then one of the legs is also going through the roof of the Romanian church. It's not great, but I think it really adds, I don't know, I actually have no excuse for this. And even worse is the more I'm looking at this, the more I'm realizing that none of the legs actually match up with the central body, which I don't know how that possibly could happen. And it's not like it's a little like, oh no, it's just 1 block off. No, all of these are like 7 blocks off somehow. I don't know how that's possible. It was at the point that I realized, oh god, what am I gonna do? So then I just started praying. And while yes, the end result differs from what I had at first envisioned, It's actually pretty fine because for the most part, people are only going to see the bottom part, and that's the part that actually looks decent. The top is not as good. After all the work, we have this. It looks alright. The day counter currently says that we are 800 days in this world. It's probably more, but you know, I'm gonna go with that. But in these last 200 days, I don't really want to build a big project or anything, because all I want to do is just fix some things up. Mostly what I want to do is I want to get full diamond armor, and I want to get rid of the dirt rooms, which is something that I built but did not record me building at all for some reason, and I don't know, look, I just want to get rid of it. For some reason I made a section of this out of honeycomb. I don't really remember why, but you know, it's a bit annoying to destroy with tools, so I used all the sand that I had, which isn't that much, to craft TNT to destroy it. I decided to invite some pals to the world just to see what would happen, I guess.
Cooper, we're friends. I met you. How many levels do you have on this world?
6. Look, I was having fun, but you know, we actually gotta get to business. I gotta get diamond armor. Diamonds don't spawn in super flat, so the only way to get diamond armor is from an armorer. But then you have the issue of like, oh, you need a blast furnace. I can't get cobblestone in this game. But you could hypothetically get this guy just by, you know, just by curing a villager that happens to be this guy, and that's difficult, but it's the only thing we can do. I mean, as you can imagine, it was going excellently. There was no issues at all until there was. Yeah, guys, a few of the pigs are out, and I think it's better if I just get all of them out at this point, because, like, ugh. Why can't anything just go right? Okay, yeah, the lag's starting to get a little bad. It's gonna get way worse eventually, but that's good because that means that we're gonna get a lot of gold from this. Also, this really isn't important because I can't enchant anyway, but I have a lot of levels, wow. Okay, so here's the thing is I have enough pigs, so I'm just gonna wait for lightning, and while I'm doing that, I'm just gonna break down the dirt rooms because you know what I gotta do. It's necessary. I was waiting for a thunderstorm, and yeah, oh god, that is a lot of, oh god. Killing them was a very laggy experience, but you know, I got a decent amount of gold. How much gold, you may ask? Enough. No, but yeah, we have insane luck right now, and assuming that the luck here is not absolutely horrible, we should be able to get this, like, the 2 armor pieces I need within, like, 5 golden apples, maybe? We could hypothetically get it within 1, although I very much doubt that happening. I know I was talking about the armors, but I've actually wanted this guy for a while, purely because he could give me new blocks to build with, and that's just nice to have. Also, I learned that, yeah, I could just make infinite amounts of stonecutters now, which I didn't know that I would be able to do, but yeah, it's nice. I then got a Fletcher because I was hoping, praying that I could get weakness arrows to make this insanely easy, but I didn't, so it was worthless. After a lot of hard work, I was able to get diamond pants and a diamond helmet. It was great. Okay, look, this is annoying, and I feel like you don't understand how annoying this is, but then I realized that I could use a milk bucket, and when I did, I was able to get the diamond helmet, so let's go. And that is 1001 days in Minecraft Superfly. I just want to give one more genuine thanks to literally anyone watching this, like, oh my god, this took so long. There were so many things that I had to do, and I tried to include literally everything. And not all of this footage is original, especially at the beginning, but for the most part, this is everything that did happen. Nothing is false. All of this did, for the most part, happen. I'm talking too much now, but yeah, genuinely thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy what I have cooking up. This SMP is on peaceful mode for the first week because the owner was too scared that we were going to instantly defeat the Ender Dragon. But in a week's time there would be an end fight, and whoever would win that would get a massive advantage later on, as the end has so many resources ripe for exploitation. But in the end, none of that matters, because
The SMP has officially started.
We gotta do a 30,000 block commute.
Again, hop in my boat. Or not, okay, fine, I'm going without you then.
Oh, I see you.
Alright, let's go. Okay.
700 14.
Wow, I'm really glad you got on that.
Alright, so
You're in creative, man.
So this is when our team got established. Originally the plan was it was going to be me, Bread, and Kezin, but then Galactic kind of just joined the team. Galactic is the owner of the SMP and has a lot more connections than the rest of our team. But to balance that out, he's a mobile player, and not just that, but he's very laggy, has horrible Wi-Fi, and is just overall not very good at the game.
Oh, I see you.
Oh, hi, JT.
Hi, JT.
Join back. Only problem 1. It'd be crazy if, like, you sneezed and then, like, 4 blocks of diamonds just, like, spawned.
Yeah. Flash build, blah blah blah, diamond block, you know.
You should do that for, like, 5 seconds. Just see what happens. Set it to lava. Be like, everyone stay up, stay above a block. Lava rises.
I think that's how we should end the server with.
We're like a server fight against the Ender Dragon.
By the time that happens, there'll probably be like 3 people left playing.
and it's gonna be us three.
Oh,
Village. Okay, we base there. Village. There is a non-zero chance that there's a ancient city in this cave.
Running around, and it's like actually huge.
Wait, what? Wait, you found an ancient city?
Yeah, it's huge. Dude, no, okay, hold on. I'm in the middle of it. It's one.
He's gonna secretly TP us.
You know
No,
what?
I'm stuck in the water part of the cave.
Oh, I found it.
Oh, I found a chest.
Yeah, same. Oh my god. Yeah, I got almost perfect pants in the first chest. 3 enchanted golden apples.
Oh, you got all your enchantments, protection 3 and unbreaking 3.
There's so much suspicious stew in this chest.
Brett, are you good, Brett?
Bread's
Don't
been
want
like,
to talk about it.
Bread's been mining towards here for 20 minutes. He's like,
I see you guys. Oh my god! Wait,
What?
stop moving.
But I have a gift for you.
You wanna go down in that tunnel, bro? Look how much blocks I mined.
By the time we got out of the cave, it was very clear that we would need to make some sort of base to keep all of our stuff.
Bread, this is my house. I'm sorry. You can't.
I'll take it.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, I mean, you could live here too if you want, but like,
I live in the church.
Me and Brett can live
Oh,
with
is this
you.
your house? Is this your house?
You can live with me. You can live if you want to. You can live here. Yeah, I'll take bottom 4. You can take the top 2.
Okay.
but I want to live alone. Okay, you know, I'm gonna mine a floor beneath yours, my space beneath this. I don't have any ladders. I'm using water for now. Holy!
The room had a furniture mod, which we would use to decorate the house. Although, there was a lot of things that we didn't know about it yet.
Put my
Because
shit
I'm
in.
mostly just trying to figure out like what most of these items like do.
Yeah, Brett has the second floor, and the top floor is like the balcony. Like we can add stuff there.
Wooden path. I can make a table. I can make myself a little diner.
Wait! I can make a tool rack for my tools. For my hoe.
This is tight.
Oh wait, wait, Loki. We should just keep our base in the village.
My hoe.
Beautiful.
Oh, that's actually kind of cool. What the
It
fuck?
is. This is so cool.
Come outside. We have a water wheel.
Why'd you place it on the side?
No, it's no.
Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on.
Oh, it spins. Okay, yeah. Hold on. We're keeping our base in the village for
That's
the
there
SMP.
now. That's there now. This is where we're living at.
I can't, dude. My pickaxe is
Look,
almost dead.
look, I gotta go, but it's been fun. Hope the server doesn't die instantly. Does cousin know that that our base is here yet?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, you do have a shit going on.
Yeah, maybe another entrance. I make this like a hallway and then like get
Do you want to know a fun fact?
what?
You could mine this faster with a hoe. You know, I want to find Pig Step because I'm gonna make a music disc collection.
I've been working the entrance the whole time. I've been in the
How long have you been in the Nether for?
like maximum 10 minutes.
Oh wait,
Yeah, no, I'm
that's
just-
someone. Did I just walk around in a circle? I walked around in a circle. This sucks. Oh, okay, I found a bastion. Where'd the gold at?
The reason I wanted to find a bastion so much was because bastions have great loot. Ancient cities do too, but ancient cities are way more difficult to find. So, bastions it is, I guess.
Wait, I need to get the netherite thing. Oh my god.
Right.
Oh, found gold.
Dude, Barden is like so annoying half the time.
Eat chest. Snout.
On a bastion.
Oh yeah, I found a bastion. The bastion was pretty close to spawn, weirdly enough. Like,
I went the opposite way then, man.
oh.
Oh, you come on shroom like the hoe faster as well.
Oh yeah. By the way, Galactic, if you ever need to, you could use my really good hoe that I have on the tool rack.
Oh yeah. Dude, that's a cool freaking rack.
I know. It's my favorite thing. I don't think there's anything interesting in this bastion. I don't think anything interesting spawns in Soul Sand Valleys.
Oh, I found something.
Ooh, what'd you find?
On the fortress.
Hey, you went out further than I thought you were. Wait, let me-
Yeah, so you gotta follow the trail.
Okay, I didn't want to follow. Oh, never mind. I see the trail again.
I made sure it was easy to come
Yeah,
back.
no, this is very accessible. I really appreciate the
The journey.
you gotta appreciate the journey, not the destination.
Red's made a lot of journeys.
Yeah, no, I've dug through like thousands of blocks.
Oh, okay, there it is. There, I found it.
What cool? Oh. Stop. Unbreaking?
Welcome to my humble abode.
Oh wait, this is a massive nether fortress. You need to find like
Dude, the amount of bricks I need to harvest from here is
no.
crazy.
Thanks, Mojang. Very cool.
I need to find like the Treasure Bastion variant. That's like the good one, I think. Oh wait, I found the blue forest thing, the warped forest.
Right, I have let the Soul Valley.
Wood from there. Get some blue wood.
Yeah, I'll get some blue wood, sure.
Yeah.
Who joined? Oh, it's Jack is boom.
Oh, look, the newest member to join the SMP.
Well, I've been playing earlier this morning, but someone forgot to switch my mode off for visitor.
Perfect.
I'm going bowling today with Bowling Miner.
Okay.
Oh, get out of the way, dumb pig.
I didn't know they added your mother to the game.
I'm go in the hole, bud. Go in the hole, bud.
That's what she said.
Who invited this guy?
Why is this Iceflex biome so big? I've been here for like this useless.
Would you say the biome is massive? I found a bastion. Let's go. I got the netherite upgrade. I found a diamond shovel too. This is great. I could add that to my collection. I found Pig Step.
Galactic. Yeah, I could check if anyone's at the base. I don't think.
No, my old shelf.
I'm still in a cave. Where's the base? There's only one person. One other. There's two other people on the server that know. One of them's not leaking at you. I don't think the other one will either. All right. You only do that. I know where your base is. Okay, where's our base? You'll see. No, where's our base? You'll see. You can use hack.
He's currently using a locator map to find the base.
Yeah, that's actually what I'm using. I'm using a locator map.
Look, I know this child's annoying, but he does actually pose some amount of threat, because he's trying to find our base actively, and he's proving that by saying the words that he's saying, and realistically, I think he was trying to find our base. I don't think it's to look at my tool rack. I think he may have some other intentions.
We have 3 rocking chairs in total.
Yeah, water pump, so I have
True.
6 of them. I have a feather. Like,
Oh!
are you good? Are you dying? Are you dying? Oh.
Oh, what? How was that possible?
Are you at spawn? Okay.
Wait, why am I at spawn? What? Oh god, Brett, did you destroy the bed at any point?
Hey, what?
Oh no, I lost 2 enchanted apples.
Here, Creeper.
I don't know what to do now. My life is depressed.
What do you want? What do you want? Cause I have like 21 diamonds.
Can you just like get me iron armor right now? I don't want diamond armor.
This was by far the worst I felt so far. Losing all my things and in such a goofy way too, it was awful. While I was exploring, I decided to log out. Because you know what? Tomorrow could be a different day. Today was bad, but there were things that could have... Our base was griefed. That's probably the worst thing I could have possibly heard right now. Day 3 was tough. I practically lost everything that I built up. Well, that's a lie. No, I still have my hoe, which I'm going to be able to put on the tool rack, but, you know. I'm at this village currently, which I'm going to use to try to get enchanted books, specifically mending, unbreaking, and possibly protection. These should allow me to make better armor very quickly. So I've been working with these librarians for a while, and I keep getting just the same few trades, which is when I realized this has the villager trade rebalance. Which basically means that to get mending, I would need to travel hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands of blocks away to find a swamp that I don't even know exists.
We ended up kicking Galactic out of the group. Nothing against him, but he has a lot of other friends anyway on the server. Kevin was trying to get more enchant in the mines. Brett is trying to find out how far he can get away from spawn using the nether. And I'm trying to get to the nether so that I can meet up with Brett.
I got 18 blocks of gold.
Okay. Where should we go from here, do you reckon?
Yeah, wait. Yeah, see what Kezin's at. So like,
I think he's in the overworld.
Yeah. I got obsidian.
I do not.
I got 4 blocks. That's it.
I mean, you could trade with piglins to get more obsidian.
We continued to travel through the nether together to try to find a place as far away from spawn as humanly possible. Far enough away where it'll take dozens and dozens of locator maps for them to actually find our location.
I am not very good at bridging. I don't know why I'm doing this.
Alright, we got a little piglin. We got little piglins right here.
Oh, yeah, you should start trading.
Alright, me transform these little guys into ingots. I got 9 obsidian.
Hey.
Oh, fire resistance W.
It's actually really is.
I want to talk about Bread for a second, because prior to this SMP, I had never talked to him. That's kind of a lie, because I was in a group chat with him, Galactic, Kezin, and me, of course. We didn't really talk to each other, though. He also just doesn't really play the game anymore, so while I would consider him probably the worst player on our team, I believe in him.
Oh, there's a ruined portal down there.
Hey.
I should survive that fall, right? You'd think. Do I have anything to break my fall? Not really. I should have brought hay bales with the bed.
Just have a chest window that you'll play catch yourself.
Yeah. If I place it and don't manage to hit it on accident, that's not a bad chest plate. Wait, this is actually a really good ruined portal.
How did you?
What?
How did you get down there so quickly?
I just took the fall.
I got nervous, man. I was like last time. Protection. Prot 2 gold? That's a W.
Oh, shit. And,
You okay, bud?
yeah, I don't know why I just decided to...
I got the obsidian.
Yeah. I need 3.
There you go. Let me barter with these little guys.
Yeah. Look, I have gold too. We gotta make some sort of base first. Yeah, let's go.
Alright, let's see.
Come on.
61, negative 34,916.
Mm.
Can you break the portal?
We don't. I mean, yeah, sure.
Just break like the 1 block.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter that much because like I don't think we're gonna live here.
And we would keep looking for a home. We would walk thousands of blocks until eventually we found.
Wait, there's a mineshaft. What?
Wanna check it out?
Yeah. Let me.
Oh, minecart. Sweet, right here, off the bat. Name tag.
I'm picking that up.
Oh, I'm sorry, I lost some name tags too, bro.
Oh damn.
Oh, massive this is.
Yeah. This really is massive. That's the Lush Caves biome. That's where axolotls spawn.
That's what they're called, yeah.
Yeah. Not gonna lie, I might want to get an axolotl.
Golden apple.
Ooh, nice.
Do you want it?
I already have golden apple. I mean, I could give it to me because I already have them on the stack. Oh, wait, there's more over here.
Wow, this looks amazing. It honestly looks kind of chill.
I think this is like one of the biggest mine shafts I've ever seen.
The longer we were in the ravine, the better it was getting, the more resources we were acquiring, and the more I was thinking, could this be a base? I mean, I've always loved lush caves, they're an incredible looking biome, and I would love to base there, but there was also bread to consider.
What if we make like a little base in this cave? Maybe not permanent, but like...
Yeah, definitely temporary.
So we did end up basing in the cave, and while it was probably going to be temporary, it would be a nice place to build up our repertoire of weapons, armor, and everything else. I don't know why I'm just saying words now.
Hey, okay, there we go.
Alright. The little fishes are in the tank. I'm gonna get off real quick for a little bit.
Yeah.
So we can set up whatever.
Yeah, I'll do that.
I was just chilling, simply doing my thing, until I realized, wait a second, I cannot use any menus, any UI, anything at all. I had to re-download the game for this, so, yeah. So, we can't get enchants from villagers, so I need to get a decent enchanting setup.
They still have a bounty for you. They're, like, gunning for you. I know, but it shows you're associated with bread, I think. I mean, one of them lost all of their stuff and had gold enchanted diamond, so...
Which is even more reason why they go after us.
Well, do you have full diamond?
No, not yet. But they don't know that. They don't know my armor.
Creeper, you low-key do need your help.
With what? What do you need my help with?
I'm freaking stuck in another.
I was able to get straight into another fortress. Yeah, cousin, you went too far. Like, way too far.
I did?
Yeah, like, the coordinates I'm at are negative 2,500, negative 5,000 right now. Tifa, I did tell Brett that we should have went farther, but he was like, no, we gotta stop here. Like, I would have just kept going.
I'm glad you guys have listened to, like, the worst player on the team.
I haven't talked about Kezin yet, have I? Out of all of the people on the SMP, Kezin's definitely the person who I talk to by far the most often. But besides that, when it comes to his skill in the game, he's the best PvPer we have by far. He actually hasn't really played the game in a while, truthfully. He actually didn't have it even downloaded before this SMP started. Very useful part of the team and my favorite person to talk to. I'm so excited for peaceful mode to be off because I'm going to get so many insta damage arrows.
Fair enough.
It's gonna be great.
I don't even know how to make like half the jump bureau.
Yeah, that's fine. That's why I'm here. That's what I offer to the team.
That's really, yeah.
I mean, I offer like knowledge of the game. Brett offers, and then you offer like somewhat like some skill at the game. You know, we all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brett, it's fine. Brett's bait.
Yeah. No. Yeah. He's bait. He's there.
Oh my god, not armadillos. I honestly haven't. I've never seen one until now. I don't know how to kill them because they like go in the little ball. Oh my god, this one made the crab claw in the game.
I think Big G voted for the penguin.
He did.
I blame him
That's
for
sad.
everything.
It's like nobody's voting for this. He was like, "That's not true. There's gonna be like tons of people," and I'm like, "Big G, you count as tons of people, but." Oh my gosh. Do the Ender Pearl chambers still work?
Oh, I don't know why they wouldn't. Let me test that out real quick. Oh, I think the bubble column still works.
Oh, nice. This person's typing X. I don't know what that means.
It's nice to like actually play Minecraft with you again, though, cousin. I kind of missed this, you know.
I don't really do anything. I'm slowly getting there, Creeper. Don't worry.
I believe in you, man.
How do you make a locator map?
Compass and a paper. A compass is crafted with 4 iron and 1 redstone.
I'm learning your things, Creeper.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah, the compass is very interesting.
You got autism.
Yeah. See, Swizzle gets it. I started fishing way more often, not only to get enchantment books, but to get more levels so I could enchant using the enchantment table, so it was actually very, very helpful. Although, I'm now realizing, looking back, that I was doing this in a mine, where there's no exposure to light, so it's actually less likely for me to get fish. So I could have just done this way faster if I did not do this, but I don't know. Yeah. Oh, wait. Let me get lapis. We have lapis, right? Yeah, we have lapis, okay.
30 lapis.
Oh, I was hoping that would get unbreaking too, but no, fine. Okay. While I may sound disappointed, I was actually the opposite. I got the first piece of protection for netherite armor on the entire server.
I just realized that like finding vines that could grow over the bookshelves, that was probably not an ideal idea because I was over here thinking that they were going to give me like projectile protection 3, but no. Protection 3. Wait a second. Let me look at this.
But anyway, so I continued to enchant more and more things, making more progress. The main thing stopping me was getting XP. XP was more annoying to get than anything. I couldn't make a mob spawner, sadly, so I had to do it purely manually. I did mostly quartz and some fishing. I am running out of time. It is nearly day 5, and the time that I'm able to spend on this SMP is only getting lower and lower, so I need to figure out a way to get more resources quicker. The fastest way to do this would be by finding a lot of structures, a lot of ancient cities, bastions, anything I could, possibly even the end portal. The only way we could find these structures, though, is to find the seed. But here's the thing, is I tried getting the seed from Galactic. I tried getting him to turn off this weird thing that wouldn't let me enable a texture pack that would let me find the seed. It didn't work, so I created a plan. I was going to start seed cracking. What is seed cracking? Basically, you take some structures, and you take some biomes, and you figure out the seed by extrapolating that. So basically magic. I acquired a team of top-notch data scientists, programmers, and just generally smart guys, and we managed to create something that in 0.005 seconds could find any Minecraft Bedrock seed ever. Is what would have happened. In fact, I don't actually know if there's a seed cracking program for Bedrock or at all. So, yeah, I couldn't end up finding the seed. But I did find a netherite pickaxe with Fortune 3, so, you know, that's I mean that's cool. No, that's genuinely useful because now I could get. Now I was so excited to start using my new pickaxe, and I was so happy. But then something insanely tragic happened. Yeah, I mean, look, I probably could have avoided that if I just like stepped one block back. Well, yeah, I really could have. I literally okay, whatever. I'm glad that I set my spawn here, but at the same time, kind of wish I set my spawn in the actual cave. It shouldn't be that difficult to get back, though. It does give me an excuse to do a little ice boating. I mean, this is always going to be fun. This is the best part of the game. I love ice boating so much. Although I am now realizing I don't know why we walked this far. We already walked all the way in the nether, but you know. I mean, I still like the cave. Look, it's fine. I mined all the way down, went to the nether, retrieved my stuff, and all was well. Thanks, Mojang. Very cool. I probably should have made a bed, but you know. But it's fine. I got my stuff again. I died 2 times on the same day in a server that's on peaceful mode. I need netherite. Now you may be saying, but Creeper, do you really care that you'll take slightly less knockback? No, I don't care about the less knockback. What I care about is 2 things. 1, durability. That's obvious. Netherite armor has a higher durability than diamond armor. That's great. But also, when you enchant netherite armor, it's just objectively better. You just get better enchants, as a higher enchantability. I don't know why this is, but it is, and it's cool, and I'm going to use it to my advantage. So I was able to get netherite leggings relatively easily. But you know who else has netherite? Oxygen air. Okay, never mind. I have no clue who stole this guy's armor, but I'm just gonna hope it's one of my team members because that would just be really convenient. With 30 levels, I'm able to do anything my heart desires. Specifically, I was focusing on my shoes, which is what I was doing until Bread. Oh wait, he's broke. So I guess he didn't steal the armor then. As I was breaking quartz to get levels, I realized that my pickaxe was at low durability. Usually I would have gone mending a long time ago, but because of the villager trade rebalance, the only way to get mending is by either fishing or just having a villager in a swamp. But I don't have access to a swamp. Or at least I didn't, until Kezin found a swamp. He actually found the swamp a while ago, but it's only now when I decided that it was time to use it. There's 3 ways to find villagers in swamps. Either there's going to be a very rare chance that a village spawns in a swamp, which they can't usually do, but if it's on the border of 2 biomes, then sometimes villagers will spawn in a swamp. That's an insanely low % chance. There's the way that I would typically do, which is take a zombie villager, then, you know, use the weakness, use the gold apple, and turn into a normal villager in the swamp, which would make it a swamp villager. That's not possible because we're on peaceful mode. So I'm going to have to take 2 villagers from a random village biome and have them have a child in a swamp. That's by far the most difficult way of doing this, but it's the only way that could happen. There's also a very high chance that there's not even a village even close to the swamp. So I'm just going to hope that that does not happen. So I found this acacia village, right? Which guarantees that there's a village at least on the way to the swamp. It's still further away than I'd like, and transporting villages is annoying, but you know. I found a villager and put him in the boat. This is going to be a fun adventure, guys. I barely even got him out of the village and I already failed once. I both hope and don't hope that there's a village like right next to the swamp, because while that would be ironic, I do need to get 2 of these guys anyways. So, I might have to make this journey all over again. Look, it's fine. It's fine. I love doing this. I love Minecraft, the video game. I don't know if it's faster to do this. How far can I do it from? Thanks, whoever made the fishing rods. Very cool. And then, boom. And then, okay, well, I guess I'm bringing this chicken along too. Wait, I could have just brought 2 villagers in 1 bow, and that would have been way easier. Well, too late now, we're going. I'm not losing this guy in a cave, so let me just... Like, I don't think he would fall into that, but if he did, then I would have died in real life. I wish I had a lead. This would have been a lot easier with a lead, although I will admit that this is fun. Yes, we're so close to the river. Good sir. Oh, no, no, no. Thank God that he happened to be doing that. Oh my God. No, why? Why is it so short and why is there a mountain right there? I'm not climbing this mountain. Wait. Can I even get you out of the lake with a fishing rod? Oh, I can. Oh, wow. Oh, no. You know what? I'm actually gonna just go to the swamp first and then I'll get the villagers. Because who knows? There might be like a village right next to it. It might be like one of those rare swamps where like there's a village inside of it. Who knows? Yay! So after traveling a grand total of 271 blocks, I decided to start traveling on my own. And I am so glad that I did, because there's a village right next to the swamp. And I was able to get the swamp villager that would eventually turn into my librarian that would give me infinite mending books for an affordable price. I placed a composter and made him take wheat so I could take the wheat from the village and give it to him. Because I need some emeralds, because mending books are not cheap, and even getting to the point of having mending books could be expensive too. So I started farming the sugarcane and subsequently selling the paper that was made from it. You know, it's a shame that there's not really anything I can do right now. I just have to wait for this sugarcane to— oh, actually, there's definitely something I can do, but I just don't care. I continued to get sugarcane from faraway lands, and by that I mean like lands that are like 20 blocks away, but still. And I finally got the book trade. The book trade is so much better than the paper trade, because instead of needing 24 paper, I only need 12 paper, although I do need 3 or 4 or something leather. I actually kind of forget now. It took longer than I expected, but eventually I did indeed get the mending book trade, and this opens up so many possibilities. First off, I could actually mend my pickaxe now. Second off, all of my armor is better. And third off, I could give this to my allies to make their gear better. I want to get as many mending books as I could possibly hold. But to do that, I'm going to need a lot of emeralds. And how am I going to get that? Stonecutter. So fun fact, the stonemason is actually the best villager for getting emeralds, and I don't care what you say, Fletcher fans, because the clay trade is great, the stone trade is great, the granite trade is great. What? I need to get netherite for my boots, not even for the enchantability or durability or whatever, but more for the fear factor than anything. This is the first time I've gotten like any like secret enchantments on my armor at all. Actually, that actually is, wow. My boots are the only thing they haven't upgraded to netherite yet, which means that I have the opportunity to stack enchantments. And boots are the things that could have the most enchantments. Something like Feather Falling, Depth Strider, any of these would be incredibly useful. And if I could just stack these last enchants on, I will be so prepared for this fight that I'm gonna win instantly. Oh yeah, in case you forgot, that we're going to the end soon. Like, I'm pretty sure today. So I need to get this XP because I have like no XP right now. It's depressing. But after finally finishing the making of my boots, I knew that there was only one thing left to do. I gotta work on my sword. I completely forgot about that part.
Huh?
This one enchantment was one of the luckiest things that could have happened. I mean, look at these enchantments. They're just great.
Wait a second, is the end thing happening Saturday or Sunday?
I think he said it was Monday.
Monday?
Really, like, an awful day.
Monday? What? I'm looking through these Realm Stories things on the story feed, and I don't think Jackass Boom has gotten the Discovered Enchanting thing. I still can't see that he has that.
Yo, who tried creeping the spawn?
Guess who it is?
That would be me.
Here's one ancient debris.
Oh, thank you.
Treat that well.
There you go.
Thank you, good sir.
No!
You know what? Actually, I'm just gonna.
The fight hasn't started.
I don't care. You're just.
Drop me the green, I'll drop
In
you the
hindsight, I'm
ball.
now realizing that getting this specific enchant was not a good idea.
Stop fighting!
I really regret getting knocked back on this. Oh no, a TNT. What will that do? Oh no.
What the flip? Someone teleported way too early.
Yeah. Oh yeah, get the netherite armor on. Yes. Can you put this on not peaceful mode? I don't think either of us are taking any damage.
Wait.
No one is taking damage.
Stop fighting, guys. Stop fighting, guys. Guys, stop fighting. We must redo.
He said stop fighting.
Back up.
Goat said stop fighting.
I never agreed to anything. He agreed.
Okay. Look, if we both have good armor, we might as well use the good armor.
I'm noticing like a lot of excuses from the peanut gallery over here that I'm not really appreciating.
I'm noticing a lot of excuses from the peanut gallery.
I'm noticing a distinct lack of fighting. It's almost like someone is like, you know.
Oh my god.
I'm getting. Okay, you cannot talk about running away. I'm getting quartz right now. My armor's at low durability.
I'm getting quartz right now. Like, what happened to fighting now?
Okay, I wanted to fight now, but if it's not gonna be in not peaceful mode, then it's never gonna end. Our armor is too good. Can Galactic make it not peaceful mode? I pray to God, please. It actually benefit you more because I don't have food on me, but still, just make it not peaceful mode, Galactic.
Do you have some armor or anything?
What?
Do you have armor? Do you have any spare armor?
No, why would I have spare armor?
Like, at least easy mode.
Easy mode, that'd be fine. Normal, fine. Hard, fine. I don't care. I want to end this fight. I know I'm probably gonna lose because he is a Norwegian.
I'm not. What the? We need this.
I forgot you're supposed to crit in this
How much
version.
health are you at right now?
10 hearts.
Can I get teleported?
Oh my god, okay, you cannot talk about running away when you're curling away like a geek.
Well, maybe it's because I didn't agree to this.
You just started fighting me!
Oh my god.
Oh my. Bro got every
Well,
method of
this is so much
escape.
fun.
Bro got every method of escape, that's insane.
Oh, GT, thank you for the ancient debris.
In hindsight, a boat would have been smart here, but... I thought you had something to do, man. Are we gonna fight or not? Are we gonna fight or not? Are we gonna fight or not? Are we gonna fight or
I'm
not?
calling it off.
No, we're fighting, okay? You have enchanted gaps. We're fighting.
Everybody, it's on easy mode.
Good. Now let's fight. Oh my geek, why are we geeking? I'm bad at PvP. Just fight me, dog.
That did all my hell. Oh,
Okay.
Start fighting! Creeper and Jack, start fighting! It's
Trust
easy
me, I
mode.
want to start fighting, but this guy will not stop running away. Geekiness in
Because
this.
he's not fulfilled his end of the deal.
Danny,
It's all
okay,
been
well,
iron armor.
no, we both got this armor. We have the same armor, basically. Let's fight.
I'm noticing a lot of excuses instead of, doing the thing
I
you were
don't
supposed
want to
follow
fight in
through.
iron armor
Maybe
because that's not
just
what
me.
we've worked for. We've been playing the server. We've got the armor. Let's fight in the armor. Come on.
I didn't put anywhere. in this
You have netherite armor. You can't talk. We both have enchanted netherite armor. We both have enchanted netherite armor. We both have enchanted netherite armor. Most of my work has been spent building. We both have enchanted netherite armor. Let's fight. Galactic.
I think we're gonna make a little arena.
Yeah, please make an arena that he can't just run away from. He's a little.
Well, I think you're gonna have to catch me first, because I'm pretty far away now.
I think you're gonna have to catch me first, because I'm pretty far away. I'm not cheating. This isn't Minecraft Manhunt.
Maybe I'd want to be willing to fight if, like I said, you fulfilled your end of the deal.
No,
instead
because
of
that's
flying
stupid.
when
We
you saw
both
that I
worked
had
for this
nether
armor. I've been working for this armor. You've been working for this armor.
I
We
never-
fight in the armor. Why not
I
fight?
have not worked for
Why would
any
we
of my
fight in
armor.
iron
I
armor?
stole it
Yes.
all. I don't
Okay.
even know
Then
what
better
worked
even.
for.
Better even. It's the guy who was geeky and stole versus the guy who actually somewhat worked for it. Perfect. Do that.
Let me think about it.
Okay.
I'll think about
Can
it.
I just go to the end then? Can I just go to the end then? Well, guys.
Hold up. Hey, Galactic, can you do me a favor, please? Can you spawn in a black?
Sorry, I gotta help JT. Oh, thank God, I got you guys.
I have 31 unbaked potatoes, bro.
Hey, that's not that bad. That's not that bad. In this economy? Wait a second, I have a bow.
Oh yeah, I don't have a bow. And everything. There's still a few.
He's dead.
Hey, why, who posted this much dripstone, by the way? What?
Okay, I'm leaving.
Wait, maybe I gotta.
Wait, no, wait. Please, I want to. Do you have any slabs?
No, I got a torch, it's fine. You want it?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Wait, yeah, can I
No.
Oh, yeah.
There
I'm
you are. No. 1,000.
Hey, wait, JT, wait, let me go in F3 so we can take a screenshot with this.
Let's take a picture together.
Yeah.
Hey, hold on. I should get used to it. What the heck?
Yeah, wait, let me. Okay. Screenshot. That's going on the realm stories.
Yeah, baby.
That's going on the gram. Add a story. Add a screenshot. This one.
Yeah, that's a crab.
This one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the end.
Can you send it like...
Minecraft Superflat is insanely easy. I mean, look at all these structures that you get. But what if instead of having these structures, you get rid of them, and you just have yourself, the flat world, and a bonus chest? How far can you make it? Not very far, it turns out. The first goal at the beginning of Superflat is to get 10 iron,